Hey guys, it's Catherine. As you guys are probably aware, there has been a significant increase of domestic violence since the beginning of COVID and quarantining. I've been meaning to make this video for a while now, but I just thought that it might help to put out there how to help someone who's going through domestic violence, because I've gone through that in the past. I've also helped other people who have, and I do a lot of research in domestic violence for my social work degree. What I think is most important is listening without judgment. Listen to them and focus on them. Don't focus on the details, don't focus on what the abuser's doing and their intentions. Focus on them, focus on their thoughts, their feelings, and just support them, and don't judge them for what they are feeling and thinking. Also, don't deny what their partner's doing. Don't try to second guess their intentions or what they mean or if they did it, because a lot of the times we have a hard time trusting ourselves and what we remember because of what we're going through. So don't second guess what they're going through. Also, meet people where they're at. Not everyone is going to be ready to leave their relationship for many reasons. This could include having children and not wanting them to be taken away. This could have to do with finances. Their abuser might have a lot of control over the money and stuff like that. Also, finding a place to stay, they might not know where to go. And one big part of it usually is that they still love the person they are dating. People aren't black and white. There's good and bad in everyone, and it's completely valid to still love someone who's abused you or done really bad stuff. So just be really patient and listen and respect what they decide, because ultimately what they do is their choice, and there's probably good reasons for what they choose to do. So trust that. Also, if someone's having a hard time recognizing that what they're going through is abuse, don't push that on them. That's just gonna make them want to push you away. What's important is to continually supporting them, no matter what they decide, what their thoughts and feelings are. Just keep supporting them. Also, try not to get frustrated with them. I know you probably care a lot about them and don't want them to be in such a toxic environment and want to just take them out of it. But you really just gotta respect their decisions and support them unconditionally, no matter what they decide. With that, I do want to say that leaving is the most dangerous time in an abusive relationship. There's usually a lot of fear of how the abuser might react or their partner might react if they leave the situation, because a lot of times there's an escalation when someone decides to leave and take their power back and stuff like that. So just be aware of that and know that it's a really scary environment to be in and place to be in, and there's a lot of fear and walking on eggshells, so it's really hard to make these decisions, and they know what's best for them. Remind them that no matter what decision they make, no matter what they do or think or feel, that you are still gonna support them. You're still gonna be proud of what they're doing. Support them unconditionally. Help connect them to resources. One good resource is the National Domestic Violence Hotline. You can find them at thehotline.org. They are a great place to reach out to. You can offer to reach out to the hotline with them. There's a chat option, and you can call them too. whatever they're comfortable with. But don't push this on anyone. Also, look into how you can help someone, research that, and find local resources that you can provide them that might be helpful for them. Also, you can also reach out to most hotlines, domestic violence hotlines, for support in finding resources and helping someone too, so keep that in mind too. One good thing to look into is safety planning. This is basically just things they can do to keep them safe and cope with the situation they're in. Don't push this on someone to safety plan with you, but this might be something you guys can work together on if they're open to it. One good thing that is good to use is if you can set up a plan for them to send you a code word if they need someone to call the police or need some support or a way to get out. And also a few other things you could do, possibly depending on what they're dealing with, is keep important documents like passports, IDs. You could keep money at your house to keep safe if they're planning on leaving at some point. Even, I know this is a big thing to do for someone, but if you can, offer them a place to stay. That's always really helpful. And there's also shelters you can look for this too. Also remember that your job is not to save them. I know you probably want to scoop them up and get them out of the situation, but you can help them help themselves. Obviously, you can do things to support them and listen to them and maybe provide shelter or resources, but ultimately you cannot fix their situation, which is really hard to come to terms with. But just trust their strength too. They know their situation better than anyone else. They've been living in it, they've been dealing with it, and they know what helps keep them safe. So trust that and really be open to learning and listening from that, and and building on what helps them already. Finally, take care of yourself too. Helping someone through this situation can be really, really hard and take a toll on you too. So just be kind to yourself. Take the time to love yourself and take care of yourself because you deserve it too. Domestic violence is a lot more common than you think. Check on your friends. Even if they're not experiencing domestic violence, check on them. This is a really hard time in general. So I hope this video was helpful in some way. I'm here for anyone, even if you don't talk to me. Even if you need help helping someone else, I'm always open to talk. Feel free to email me at icanrisestrong@gmail.com with dots between the words. But anyways, so I will talk to you guys later. Bye!